After the battle at Eden, the first thing the queen did was roam around, surveying the surface. She looked like some legendary hero, wandering the surface, riding atop Stormbringer. I watched to see how long she would continue in this vein. When she settled at the lift without warning, she began overhauling the derelict equipment within, turning it into Rapture production facilities.
You would have me believe she hath built a factory?
Yes, she converted everything in one go. Humanity's finest technology was already concentrated there, so there was plenty to work with, and the overhaul wasn't challenging. She tinkered away at it, then began to produce raptures like it was nothing.
Whence came the materials? Even the queen cannot conjure something from naught. Oh,
Seems like you figured something out. Let's hear it.
doth the queen tear it all asunder?
You've got it. The queen was deeply dissatisfied with the current state of the surface after surveying it. So she made a decision. She would wipe the slate clean, since the surface wasn't one she envisioned. And just like that, she started producing raptures at the lift.
I see. She hath created raptures that are unlike any known to us now.
Yes. She used existing raptures as raw material and created entirely new ones. These newborns, shall we call them? They're not drastically different from their predecessors performance-wise, but their appearance, now that's where things get interesting.
Oh, they seemed to be imitating human body parts.
They're imitating NIKKE body parts, to be precise, but visually, there isn't much difference between the two. I believe the battle at Eden brought about a significant shift in the Queen's thinking. She gathered raptures and even heretics as a show of strength to celebrate her descent to the surface. But the bulk of her forces fell, and you all managed to pull through largely unscathed. Although things ended with her seizing the body of the strongest NIKKE, Lilyweiss, I'm sure that's far from a satisfying result to the Queen. She must have concluded that the current raptures simply weren't powerful enough, and felt a generational shift was needed. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone out of her way to create newborn raptures modeled after NIKKE's.
How repulsive.
No core could be discerned in these newly born raptures. Then whence do they draw their power?
From dark matter.
Caliginous material. Oh.
They use highly condensed dark matter as a power source. It's a versatile substance, so using it that way is certainly feasible. I don't know much beyond that, but since dark matter is the Queen's to begin with, she is another matter entirely.
So, in short, after fighting us, the Queen became jealous of us, which led to her creating new raptures in our image.
That about sums it up, yes.
Yet the manner of their imitation is most suspect. If the Queen deemed NIKKE's powerful, one would expect their forms to be imitated in every particular. And yet the manner of imitation here is most peculiar. Only hands, feet, viscera, and the like doth she see fit to replicate.
Well, they're experiments. She attaches NIKKE parts to low-level raptures to see if they function properly, and to assess the potential of those parts.
If this be true, the Queen's final intent is...
That's right, to create a new heretic. The Queen's so-called elites proved rather lackluster in the battle at Eden, wouldn't you say? She wants to create a true elite, one worthy of the Queen she is today.
Altruria.
How do you know about her?
We've met. She even transformed during our fight.
My goodness, she really does whatever she pleases.
She was mimicking Rapunzel and Noah.
That's right. The Queen picked the ones who stood out most to her during the battle at Eden and modeled her heretics after them. 2 have been created, and 1 is still in the making.
You know a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you really? What's your angle?
I want a new queen.
Why?
Because I don't like the current queen.
You're hardly the trustworthy type.
That stings, especially after I shared such valuable intel. You must trust me. I've been doing all kinds of dirty work at the Queen's side to obtain this precious information, and I'm giving it to you with no strings attached.
Yes, that's been bothering me too. What is your relationship with the Queen? How do you know all of this?
I've had a hand in the overhaul of the lift, the design of the newborn raptures, and in the creation of the new heretics, of course.
What did you just say?
Don't look at me like I'm the mastermind behind all of this. If the Queen grows suspicious of me, any chance of a counterattack is gone for good, since you'll lose your only source of information. I'll tell you everything I know. And you'll use that information to kill the Queen.
Assuming any of what you're saying is true.
What other choice do you have? Believe me or don't. That's entirely up to you. Frankly, I couldn't care less whether you win or lose. I'll simply side with whoever wins.
How enviable to hold such clear convictions.
Now, let's get moving. This isn't a place you can visit often, so take in as much as you can.